Okay, we're back. Let's see if that helps. Nope, no quality options. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is. 8 and speedrun. You seeing 1080? Yeah, 1080 that should be. I was kind of hoping for the lower quality options as well. Can you change it to 720p default? I mean, I can, but that would get rid of 1080p. Hey, Sweden. Welcome, welcome. An interesting nickname. Checking in 30 minutes. I'd stick with 720p. Yeah, I mean, I can do that, but that's gonna suck. Yeah, let's try running this one. So Dogley, hopefully you have some secondary way of viewing. Yeah, that's too bad. I almost thought I'd have them consistently now, but maybe not. Yeah, in 30 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's try it again. After some time, and if it still doesn't work, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to downgrade to 720p. Yeah, sorry, Dogley. I wasn't quite prepared for this because last time it worked perfectly, and now it doesn't work. Twitch, right? They have the bad habit of pulling the rug under you at the worst of times. Alright, let's play some games, huh? Let's play some games. Oh yeah, let me just set my timer before I start. That one. Huh. What do I know? I did get muted, at least partly, on last stream. Yeah, looks like I did have quality options last time. It's a fucking crapshoot. Go Twitch. Go Twitch. Do it. That should do it. Did I wind up streaming Mega Drive? Actually, not yet. Not yet. It's still up in there. The 200 games beaten special. I mean, hey, it's still relevant. Hey, Dango, what's up, man? Did I change my stream key? No. No, I did not. I didn't. Why? Let's start the game. I don't think anything happened per se. I think it's just to do with the fact that Twitch has a very roundabout way of explaining their mechanics behind the scenes. I think the way it works is that if you're partnered, you're pretty much bound to have the quality options, but if you're not, it depends on certain X factors, like the amount of viewers you have when you're starting the stream, maybe like some other factors as well, alignment of the stars, the amount of electromagnetic interference in the sky, who knows. True. There's a level select code. And that was indeed the idea, to continue right from the last boss. But I don't know. It's been a few days since I played this game. I did have to skip my Thursday stream because I was still building my new PC. So I figured I might just as well start this game from the beginning, because there might be a lot of people who haven't seen this game from the start, and it's probably more interesting to see the whole game. It shouldn't take too long for me to get there. The game itself isn't too long and hard. It's just the last boss that seems to be the problematic part. Yeah. Or I'm not sure if that's a bribe or a threat. I think it's more like a threat. Even though I do love myself some Turkish pepper. Throw in some lore? What kind of lore are you looking for, man? MJ lore? Oh, wow, that's interesting, Mr. Streamer. I did not know that. What kind of songs did he make? And when was this? I've never heard of the guy. Please do tell me more. Those things kind of go hand in hand, don't you think, Brigand? Turkish Pieper is kind of like Salmiak. Think so. Did you know he also used to have a monkey? Oh, the more you know. Oh, by the way, how did the oh yeah, like that. Moonwalk! Moonwalk, baby! That's the best move of the game. Can I moonwalk up the stairs? I can't? Aw, that's too bad. That would have been kinda cool. Hey, alla, mikä meininki? I know, right? There's nothing wrong about that. No, sir. Nope. I don't see what the problem is. Not at all. Michael! Yeah. But in this version, Michael doesn't regain health after rescuing the kids. So I guess he is not as delighted to find them as he is in the Mega Drive version. Like, if you really want to think about it, why does Michael gain extra health after rescuing a kid? Like, what's going on? What's the thing that happens that we are not being shown? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, Michael doesn't actually like little kids at all. He never has. It just doesn't give him any joy. Exactly. I can't think of any either. Like, there's so many things wrong about the premise of this game that I don't even know where to start. Like, there's only one thing they would have needed to change. Like, I don't know, change the kids, switch them with, I don't know, like gems or keys or whatever arbitrary collectible you might want to use. But why kids? World will never know. It is funny. Okay. That still kind of sounds wrong. Michael eating kids. Oof, that's actually even more disturbing than the alternative, in a way. Oh, you mean like it's an internal thing? He's trying to save himself by saving little kids. I'll buy that. It's still wrong. The worst part about this game is the fact that the game itself is not bad at all. It's actually pretty good. Oh, is that a fact? I've never really looked into it, to be honest. I do know that he used to have a lot of brothers, the Jackson 5 thing and everything. Oh. Okay. I see. Yeah. But I mean, it's... yeah. There's always a background for everything, right? But in the end, it still boils down to your own personal freedom of choice, right? Like, you can't blame it on anybody else. Not talking about anything in particular here, but in general. Although, there's one exception. I can blame Hells hashtag for the Korean games. But that's the sole exception to the rule. Some father issues. Right. Not much choice. I mean, he still had a choice on what to do with his personal life after. Like, hearing something like that, yeah, that's tragic. I mean, hey, of course it is. But just blaming your upbringing on like future actions, hey, that's just not cool. It can be a reason, but it doesn't justify anything. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I guess that's what you are not trying to say either. So there. I do love the music too, Dougly. I've always loved Michael Jackson's music. I'd kind of want to play some actual Michael Jackson songs in the background, like I did last time. But my VOD got muted, at least partly. Yeah, I do understand that. That's fair. That's fair. I can see how that might definitely have an effect on your behavior in the future. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. What the hell? How did that happen? Physics, right? Deep games require deep conversations, Dudley. And this game is deep, alright. I mean, MJ, he's he's a contradictory figure, right? I can't, man. I'd much rather keep them in trunks and hand them over to MJ, but unfortunately I won't be able to proceed if I do that. No helping it. No helping it, man. Bitches don't know about my basement, man. Playing this game almost makes me want to play the Mega Drive version as well. Everybody knows that, huh? Oh man. I thought I was able to keep it a secret. Apparently not. Was this hard? Okay, well. That's good. I would kinda have wanted this game to have the feature where you can turn into a robot. That blew my mind back in the day. Like, what the fuck? MJ can turn into a robot now? Now, I haven't seen the movie, but maybe there is some rationale behind that. He does it? Yeah. Yeah, I kinda figured. It would have been maybe a little bit too much to just come up with shit like that. Just for the game. But the movie is super short or something, isn't it? Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Something like that. Like it's not a full-time movie, full-length movie. Or is it? Yeah, I'm not basing this on anything. Just my impression is all. Music chair. What's a music chair? Not familiar with that term. Which heard lyrics? Or which song? This one? I don't get it. At which point does he say music chair? Yeah, me neither. Another part of me. Alright. But the chair is not my son. This is not mine. Okay, I never really thought of it that way. You're right, he does say that though. Chair is not my son. Well, I suppose that's a fact. Hey, let's see. Oh, it's going. It is going, man. Like, yeah, I could have just skipped all the way to the last level if I wanted to, with a level select code. But I figured I might just as well play the game from the beginning. Why not? I think reaching the last level at this point is only gonna take like, I don't know, not long.
It's me, Michael Jackson. Look at me. I made a great game. But hey, I decided to ruin the game somewhere along the line by making the last boss fucking impossible. Have you ever played Afterburner? Well, you haven't seen anything yet. So hey, good luck or have fun. Signed, MJ.
Christ. I don't need to, man. I'm a moral Michael Jackson already. Like, I'm wearing a moral Michael Jackson hat. And nobody likes fedoras anyway. You beat this game? Yeah, it doesn't feel impossible. But only because the game has infinite continues. So it's just a matter of time, basically. At some point it's bound to happen. Oh, you never played the Mega Drive version? Wow, that's interesting. Normally it's the other way around. Like everybody seems to be familiar with the Mega Drive version. But nobody's played this one. I think they still should have gone with the last boss from Mega Drive. I wonder why they decided to change it. Yeah, the MD one is not too hard. It's not too hard, to be fair. Not at all. Not at all. Gilget Text, thank you for the host. Welcome, welcome, everybody. What's the last boss? Oh, the last boss is like it's the Mr. Big, and yeah, he's in a spacecraft, some kind of weird ship thingy, but kind of chase him around. It's like a 3D section. Hello, Molo. What's up, man? Yeah, I kinda like the last level on Mega Drive. It mixed things up a bit towards the end, and I really digged it. Getting angry? Why is that? What are you getting angry for, man? Okay. In what way? Sailing sections? Sea shanties? Treasure hunting? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I guess you beg to differ. Honestly, I haven't played Black Flag. I mean, first 15 minutes don't really count, right? But I heard the game is actually pretty good. I hear you, man. Go Kingdom Hearts! Don't you love it when games mix it up in the wrong way? When all of a sudden they ruin it? Not that I have any experience about that. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, that's the first hit. That's fine. Oh, that was the last guy. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I've heard about that one. Which reminds me, I still have Altered Beast to play on Sega Master System here. Still have it. I'm kinda surprised nobody has picked that game for me just yet. I mean, it's most likely gonna suck a lot. That's my question indeed, man. That's what I'm wondering. I doubt it. I doubt it. Yeah, isn't there like a PC version of the game as well? With EGA graphics and stuff? Okay, yeah, Golden Axe was pretty bad as well. I can attest to that. Looks like my temperatures on CPU are running okay. I'm seeing 48 degrees at this time. That's nothing to worry about. Do keep in mind that this is running on my stock cooler. No load. Yeah, I mean, I am running on very fast setting on OBS right now. I can change it. See what happens. But remember yesterday, Hells? I think the CPU load only went up to 69 under heavy stress test. What does it actually do? What does it actually do, by the way? I've never quite figured it out. Changing the quality from fast to slow. It's gonna dedicate more CPU horsepower towards OBS, right? Do all of those. Oh, it's gonna run all of them at the same time? Yeah, well. No, I might try that. I might try that. More quality. Yeah, I do understand that in principle. I guess I'm asking, what exactly is the low quality that I have right now that's gonna get upgraded? Like, where's the difference? Or maybe it's one of those things that you can only see when you actually see it? Because now I'm running this at 4 Mbit. Fast moving. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like you get artifacts and stuff. Oh yeah. And whenever you're displaying like static on the screen, a loading screen or something. RIP bitrate. Stuff like that. Yeah, okay, I see. Hello, it's Nibbles. Yeah, once I get the replacement for my faulty RAM, I'll probably try to optimize my streaming settings anyway. Oh, and by the way, I was talking about redoing my layout the other day on my Discord channel, and I mentioned this old friend of mine who's a graphical artist, and I actually met him the other day. We were doing lunch, and I briefly mentioned that I'm doing a Twitch channel, and I'm kind of looking to towards upgrading my layout. And he said that he's basically on a break right now, like he's not accepting any work. But he told me that hey, something like that could actually be the kind of snack project he could definitely see himself doing. And we didn't discuss any details yet. Just I kind of wanted to know if he's available. Like, if he says hell no, then at least I do know. But yeah, he seemed responsive to the idea. So let's see how does it go. Of course I have to discuss the price and everything. How much is he gonna charge me for it? But he's super talented. So if I choose to go with him, I think I'm gonna get a kick-ass layout. Yeah, and I mean, I do know that it might be possible to get somebody to do this for me, like for free or for a nominal amount. But the problem I have with that approach is the fact that if there is something that I'm not too happy with, let's say some objects are in the wrong places, or there are some details I find myself disagreeing with, right? If somebody's doing it for free, it's kinda pushing it to complain about that, right? When somebody's doing it for free, it's like, hey, okay, dude, I'm doing this for you, but you don't get to complain, right? And it's gonna suck if I'm still not happy with the result, as opposed to if I'm yeah, I'm gonna be a jerk, like, okay, fuck you, do it yourself because you clearly have a very good vision about this, just, you know, fuck it. But when you're paying for it, you're kinda entitled to a certain number of revisions, at least that's the assumption. Like, you go through the design with the artist, try to do it together. They're gonna interview you about your ideas, what are you trying to achieve and stuff like that. Of course, yeah, it depends, but still, you get my point. Like, if you're not happy with the result when you're buying, when you're paying for it, it's kind of different. Like, I'm not comfortable with this, and then there will be, okay, I'll see what I can do. Of course, there's a limit to that as well. Like, you can't just keep pushing and pushing and pushing it. At some point, they're gonna be like, okay, so I'm gonna make one more revision, and then we're done, right? But still. And yeah, obviously, if the guy is gonna charge me like, I don't know, I haven't thought of a limit just yet. It depends. It depends. How much is he gonna do for me? Just the layout, or is he gonna do like other stuff as well, like logos? I don't know. Maybe help me set up some other social network channels. I still don't have a Twitter. I don't know. Instagram stuff. Who knows? It depends. Hey, Chigi. Not much, man. I'm just playing some some Michael Jackson. What's up with you? Exactly. Yeah, you have more room to negotiate. And the other party, they are not gonna be upset. At least not as easily. Oh yeah, the Famicom one. Yeah, I've heard about that. I heard it's pretty bad. But isn't it unofficial or something? Since it's a Sega game, so it's unlicensed. Norki, hello, welcome. I haven't played Afterburner, actually. But yeah, I heard it's pretty bad as well. You had this game? I had the Mega Drive version back in the day, but this is the first time I'm playing this version. Ah, okay, okay, yeah. So technically, they had the okay of Nintendo, but not Sega. Console Wars, right? Great idea, you say? Great idea is debatable. At this point, I'd say. It's interesting. Hey, Lords and Baby. Yeah, good point. I mean, they weren't doing so hot at that time, indeed. Would I do it again? Would I have started this if I if I had known what kind of project this will be? I don't know, man. I mean, that's an interesting question, but considering I made the choice with the information I had at that time, the whole point is kind of moot, don't you think? Norki-san, ぜひ、少し日本語を話せます。話せますよ。でも、話すのまだまだです。私は、読むこと Olga ei tuollaそうですか。僕もまだまだですよ。ちょっと難しいですね。Still missing one, I think. No, three. Okay. 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 Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's because I game overed. So I have to go to the top floor now. Have I done Desert Strike? Indeed. I've done Desert Strike. There's only one Strike game on Master System, is there? I think there's only one Strike game. Let me check that. I think so. Desert Strike was kinda weird because I had to switch emulators. It didn't work initially. Some games have a habit of doing that. So you start the game with this emulator, right? And then it doesn't work. I think I had some trouble with the start button, which I think it pulls up the map and lets you change stuff around. Yeah, there's only one Strike game. I mean, I have Power Strike too. That's unrelated though. Yeah, I've definitely played the other Strike games on Mega Drive. Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, Urban Strike. Those used to be among my favorite games back in the day. Even though, I mean, games themselves, objectively speaking, are not very good, but they are interesting. They are interesting. Pretty unique type of games, I'd say. Haven't really seen anything like it before it or after. Hey, Outman, how you doing? Did you rent this particular version or the MD one? Because if you're talking about the MD one, you will be surprised when you see the last level. And we're getting there. You know what I'm talking about once you see it. Oh, Thunderblade. Dude. Oh shit. Yeah, I used to have Thunderblade. I've never ever beaten the game. That game is balls hard. Yeah, alright. I wouldn't blame you for that. It's a little bit tricky. I still have Thunderblade to beat on Master System. Yeah, there are some questionable titles still available. I think it's a prototype game. I think it's a proto game only though. But it's there. Crap. Yeah. Indeed. The game was mostly about showing the capabilities of Mega Drive. And I mean, it kinda succeeds in doing that. It's just that the game itself, otherwise, is kinda. It's not even good. It's just balls hard. I mean, I used to play it a lot as a kid, but that doesn't mean the game is good, right? What the fuck did I know? Indeed, my point exactly. Anything was good back in the day. They picked Zillion right when you started the challenge. Starting the meal with the dessert. I know, man. It's kinda interesting because some people like doing the troll picks, whereas some people like doing the good game picks. Two kinds of people. Two kinds of people. I guess it depends on what your approach is. Like if you just want to see old good games, you're gonna pick a good game. But if you want to see the streamers suffer, well, you're gonna do a troll pick. There's no in between. You picked a new Bobsy game. I feel sorry for you. I do have a confession to make. I kinda liked Bobsy, the first game, as a kid, on Super Nintendo. But that. Norge, thank you for the follow, by the way. It is kinda bad, isn't it? I have no excuses. Your wife really likes it? Hey, I actually remember you talking about this earlier. I remember you mentioning that. Your wife and me, we think alike. We share a passion for bad games. But I don't know. I mean, first Bubsy, is it actually that bad? I mean, it's not great, but it's playable. I didn't know any better as a kid, and I don't know better now, man. Not much has changed, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it makes kinda hard to see anything. That is true. You sure she's trolling? Maybe they're being serious. How do you know? How would you know? Yeah, dog. Maybe you have to ask your wife, like, is there something you want to tell me? No, why? I don't know. Just asking. So, but I need one more. One more kit. What's this? No? No? This maze. Maze though. Ooh, ah, ooh. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what good did that do? I'm still looking for one more. Oh god, it's my last life. Alright, I have to make this count. Oh, there he is, of course. Fucking newbie. Thank you for the follow. Again, an interesting nickname. I don't judge. No, I mean this game. Besides the last level, it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. And hey, you're about to see it, so let's go. So yeah, this is the last world. So this is where Michael Jackson turns into robot. And the first part consists of me shooting these weird Rubers. I don't know what they're supposed to be. I'm supposed to kill 30 of them without dying. This is a little tricky, but definitely doable. And after this, we get to the final boss. That, my friends, something else. You'll see when I get there. It almost feels like they ran out of time when doing this game. Because this whole last section feels kind of rushed. Yeah, what's up with that, man? Maybe the lasers are more powerful? Alright, cue the last boss. Oh boy. This is something else. So, what I'm supposed to do here is destroy these 4 turrets. They seem to pop up at random intervals. You can only shoot them, you can only damage them when they're up. And there's no real way to anticipate their movements, at least none that I know of. So you basically have to shoot and hope for the best. Each turret requires 3 hits to destroy. So good luck. Yeah, indeed. Maybe you can hear me mashing the button, but nothing happens. So your bullets are slower than the ones that turrets are shooting. So yeah. Yeah, the lasers are homing ones indeed. Sometimes, depending on where you are when they start shooting, it might be so that there's nowhere to run. You're just dead, like that. Just like that. And yeah, this is where I would have skipped with the level select code, because this is where we got last time. It's funny you'd say that, because that's what I thought at first as well. Trying to figure out a good way to dodge the bullets, but turns out it's better to just hope for the best and try to get one of these turrets down as quickly as possible, because at that point it becomes somewhat easier to dodge the remaining bullets, because there's one less turret on the screen. And to achieve that, you just need some luck, man. You just need the RNG gods to favor you for a while. Have the right turrets pop up. Normally it doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. It's been really close a couple of times already. It looks to me like they can turn, but only once. Like once they adjust to hit you, it may be better to change direction. Go under them than trying to run away in the same direction. Sure, it's harder than it sounds. Everyone's an expert when in chat. Of course! I mean, and it's not even... Yeah, indeed. I think it's a valid point. Like when you're not playing the game, sometimes you get like a better picture of what's going on. I do like to keep an open mind. But trust me, Jiggy, it's a great idea. But no. Sounds like it should work, but it doesn't. Alright! And there we have it. There we have it. Finally. Oh boy. Oh boy. There you have it, Retko. Retko, you should be listening to Brigand here. I love the dance, man. Only if I did this last week. True. But hey, it is, as I said, I will finish this in the next 5 minutes or in the next 5 hours. It all depends on the RNG, man. I got the good pattern here, if you can actually even say that.